welcome to this new adventure we're about to go on together. This is going to be the beginning of a series of videos talking about two new endeavors that I'm going to be experimenting with, and I think it'll be fun. And the first one I wanted to talk about, so two things. I want to do a series talking about Robinhood, and then also a little known website, maybe not so much anymore, but called Predictit, which we'll get into in separate videos. But I want to go through basically my first day trading on Robinhood, and we're going to follow this and see where it goes, and we'll see what things I learn along the way. And we'll see if I can be successful. I really have no idea what's going to happen. This is just my first day on the stocks, and I don't know a whole lot, but I know some things. Excuse the noise. So let's get into it. So I started out. I put in $5,000 off the bat. Out of a savings account. You're only seeing $1,000 showing up right now. That's the credit that I was given available to start trading immediately. The rest of the $5,000 is going to show up in around February 3rd or 4th. I'm not exactly sure. One of those 2 days. And basically, I'm going at this in a combination day trading, I don't even want to say long term. Like midterm. I don't want to hold on to a stock more than like 2 weeks. I'm saying maybe even like 1 week at that, because I want to be turning these things over. I don't want to hold on to things. When I tried Robinhood in the past, I bought like a couple of stocks and I thought I was just going to sit on them for like a year or whatever, but then I lost interest and I wasn't paying attention, and the stocks ended up losing value and I lost money, and it just didn't make sense. So I got out, I sold all of my stocks, and I'm starting again fresh with a new strategy. So I'm doing a combination of day trading and short-term trades. Now the day trading, for those of you who know, there's specific rules where you can't, if you have less than $25,000, and I just learned this today, I'm just learning new things. If you have less than $25,000 in the account, you can only day trade 3 times over a 5-day working day period. And seeing as at the most I'll have $5,000 in this account, I won't be able to do that. And day trading basically means buying and selling the same stock within a 24-hour period. So you can't do that more than 3 times over a 5-day period, which is frustrating. It kind of handicaps what I was looking to really do with this, but I'm not completely down and out. I still am able to do this, and we'll see what happens. Apparently they had to regulate that because it was too volatile and people were taking risks, and it made the market to whatever. I don't know. I'm bullshitting now. So whatever. Clearly I don't know anything about stocks, but. So what happened? What did we do today? So I started out with a day trade. The first thing I did was I took a look at the upward trending stocks. I looked at all the hot stocks. I looked at all the hot stocks I could find. And basically what that means is I went and I checked the weekly, the monthly, the 3 months even trends, and I only paid attention, I only tagged stocks that had a consistent, more or less consistent upward trend. So I found this one off the bat. It looked good, and so I bought in on it. And right off the bat this morning, it shot up a pretty decent percentage point, pretty decent amount, and that's actually where I got this initial bump. So I started off this morning really nice. And I jumped up 1.5% right off the bat, first thing in the morning. What I did from there, so that was my first one of 3 day trades. So remember, I'm limited to 3 over a 5-day period. So I was thinking, okay, I didn't want to blow through all of my day trades in one get-go, because I want to keep doing this for a couple of days. I think it could be fun. So I went with a game plan, a strategy shift for the next round. So I sold off that stock. I was feeling really nice. I had a really great start to the day. Then what did I do from there? So going with the same mindset, maybe slightly different though, because after the morning session, everything seemed to kind of settle down a bit. I kept the same mindset. I was thinking, okay, let me go and find, again, only the stocks that are upward trending and are consistently upward trending. So I found this one, Newmont, which that's a really, really nice upward consistent trend. I like that. I like a lot. And then what else do we have here? Tick tock, tick tock. Four Corners Property Trust. I don't know what they do, and for the record, I don't know what any of these do. And I know that red is not looking good, but again, we go to the long-term gains. This is the 3 months, and again, a nice, consistent, steady upswing. Even down to a month, and even a week, we're seeing some decent gains there. So I went in on that with 15 shares, and again, the previous one on 5 shares. This one, we'll go back. The first stock that I bought, this Penn National Gaming, the one that got me my nice early morning returns, I saw start to settle down a little bit. And I wanted to go back in on it because, again, this is one with a nice upward trajectory. I mean, I guess I kind of got lucky today as it shot up a lot more than it has been in the past. But again, that nice upward trajectory, I just could not resist. So when it settled back down a little bit, I got in at like 31 again. Now, what happened since then? So I went in on all these stocks. I went 5 shares on NEM, 15 on FCPT, 9 shares on Penn. These are all decently priced, 30, 45, 30. I went in on this one. I saw it was trending really nicely upwards all day, and I was just feeling good about it. And I also saw that there was a news article that VIR Biotechnology was experimenting with coronavirus vaccines, and so maybe that had something to do with their upward trajectory. So I don't know. I mean, that's the interesting shit, I guess, about stocks, is that there's a real life aspect to this whole thing. So it was interesting. I went in and bought one stock. I wanted to buy 2, but there was like some limit thing. Again, another thing I don't understand. They wanted me to put like a limit on it where I'd have to sell it off again later today, but I wasn't sure if that would count as a day trade, and so I just said fuck it, and I left it. I didn't go and buy it. So what happened? I went in on all these. I basically put the majority of my money. I only have $24 left on hand, investable cash at the end of the day. Almost all 1,000 of this dollar is tied up in dividends. I don't know if that's the right word. So it's all tied up. It's all tied up in the market right now. And basically from there, things started to settle, and I got really nervous. All of these, as soon as I bought them, started to dip one by one, and then they came back, and I almost thought I was going to break the ceiling again. I got back up to a 1% gain, and then again they settled. And at the end of the day, most of these came in lower, at a lower price than I bought them at, which was unfortunate. But luckily, my first early gain kind of kept me above water. And so at the end of the day, I finished about 0.7% positive, with we'll say a $7 gain, which I'm happy about. I'm not mad about it. I had fun. It was exhilarating this morning watching Penn hit that run, and then waiting for it to sell, waiting for the right opportunity to sell it. And Robinhood was really smooth about it. As soon as I wanted to sell it, I could, with basically the swipe of a thumb. And so it was good. It was fun. And then in reality, I'm okay for now with these having had settled a little bit, because I actually want to hold on and see if I can get some of those long-term gains that we're seeing over the monthly kind of period. because it's okay that they settled for the day. I mean, they're up on the day overall. They just settled below a point where I bought them, which is unfortunate. But I guess that's how it goes. So I'm excited. So I think we're going to be on the up and up. And it'll be interesting to see where we're at tomorrow. So probably this video is a little bit longer than the others, since this is the first. This is the introduction. And I'm learning. So nothing really complicated. I'm just looking at positive trends, and I'm going to try to pay really close attention and make sure I stay on top of these. So yeah, this is exciting, and we'll see where my portfolio goes. We'll see if these stocks are actually if there's actually anything going on here. So okay, very cool. And we'll see you on the next episode. I don't know what this is called. Brandon trying to figure out the stock market, we'll say. All right, bye.